session tonight, just what you feel like the issues were there, and how much did you feel like it affected how Justin played?
Daniel, they've got a really good front. It's widely documented. They're one of the top pass rush units in the league, and I think our inability to run the football allowed their rush to really express itself. They were able to play their type of game most of the game, and they've got a lot of good rushers. So there's going to be pressure, and we got to do a better job of running the football.
How do you get more out of the ground game?
Well, we got to take a hard look at what we're doing, but it takes all 11 people. You know, it's not just on one unit. It's not just the O-line. It's the tight ends, the backs, the wideouts, and the quarterback. So, you know, we have to be more effective in that phase if you're going to play high-level offense against a pass rush like that.
They had a couple of conversions on third down, and also one with a penalty on their last series. How difficult is it to overcome?
Yeah, I mean, I thought our defense really competed well in the game. You know, the throw to Pollard is one of those, you know, fluke plays off a scramble where we have him, and you give credit to Dak. He made a big play there. You know, obviously we were in a really good coverage on the penalty. We had him very well covered, and that's just a tough one. I'll have to take a look at the tape on that one. And then we were in a 5-man rush, you know, when he rolled to his right and hit CD. So I thought we were really good most of the night on third down. You know, I thought that we pressured the quarterback at a high level. You know, but Dak made a couple plays on that last drive, and it hurt us.
Herbert had a couple of uncharacteristic missed throws. Did the hand thing, you think, affect him at all? And so what you kind of make it his night?
With the Cowboys.
Just as far as those third downs, how do you guys improve in that area, sort of in crunch time and getting off the field in those situations? I know over the course of the game you felt like it was okay.
Yeah, we're one of the top third down teams in the NFL, and we rushed really well tonight. We covered really well tonight. So, I mean, they made a couple plays, but, you know, I wouldn't change any of the calls. We're in really good defenses for, you know, the type of, you know, matchups that they have at receiver, and, you know, obviously against a mobile quarterback, you know, we rushed 5 on one of them, but, you know, just we didn't make the plays down the stretch, you know, to win on defense.
Coach, you're in the game, I mean, all night, but the way it started off, probably according to what kind of script you wanted, you guys marched down the field to get the score. Where did you feel like maybe things started to change a little bit in terms of momentum?
Yeah, I don't think that we ran the football very well at all today, and then there was a lot of pressure on the quarterback. So you lose momentum when their rush kind of comes alive. That's the strength of their team, and so I think that they were able to get the momentum back in the game when their rush kind of came alive.
The ground game was a big point of emphasis for you all off season. You know, big reason why you brought Kellen here is something that you wanted to be better at. Just right now, where it's at, and coming off a game like this, just how disappointed are you with sort of how this has materialized for you guys on the ground?
Yeah, we're a work in progress, and this was a tough night against a good team, good defensive unit. But we definitely did not play well enough at the line of scrimmage, and we have to improve.
Given the way he was pressured, so how did you feel like Justin played?
Well, I mean, we're driving down to win the game at the end of the game. So, I mean, that's a really good football team over there. I mean, they've won 12 games the last 2 seasons and gone deep into the playoffs. It was a high-level game between 2 teams that are really, really good. So, you know, I just think that we got to play the game a little bit more on our terms, and I think it starts with, you know, protecting the passer better through the run game, keepers, action, you know, making sure that those guys don't get their, you know, ears pinned back and are able to get off the rock because, you know, they've got a lot of good rushers over there.
It felt like Justin was clean on those 2 misses to Keenan, but you'll pin that on sort of how the game was going earlier, how much pressure he was under, maybe sped up.
Yeah, I mean, he missed you know, he missed Keenan on the double move, but that's just part of ball. I mean, you know, just you know, he definitely gave us a chance to win in the game. He competed, and we were right there at the end. And we got to put this one behind us and get moving.
High level game for sure, but also highly in the penalty category for both teams.
Yeah.
I know that's not something that you can address right now.
No.
But how do you address that in the coming days when you prepare for this?
Just watch the tape and, you know, teach our guys to play with good technique, and that's why people foul, because of the technique.
How did you feel about the run defense team?
I thought we were really, really good all night. I thought defensively we played well enough to win. You know, we were really good all night on Pollard. I think he had 2 yards per carry. You know, they had, you know, without Dak's, you know, scramble yards there. I mean, you're talking about a high level performance. I thought we rushed well, and I thought we were contested, you know, the entire night. And I thought we played well in the red zone. So we got to put this one behind us because it was a tough game, and we got to get moving to Kansas City.
Is there any part of you that's just frustrated that you haven't been able to get that complimentary game out of this group yet tonight? You feel like you get good defense, good special teams play, maybe the offense falters, or are you
I mean, I think our offense gave us a chance. This was just a really tough game. I mean, it was 20-17 between two really good teams, and when you have two teams like this that have that much talent on the field, it's going to be really close. And so I think we can learn from how we played it in the finish of that game, you know, in order to close it out. But I think there was a lot there from quarters 1 to 3 that we can do a lot better, so we don't put ourselves in that position.
Derwin had a couple of 15-yarders today. Are you concerned at all that he might be getting a reputation, or they're looking for him?
Well, what I know, Jeff, is that we can't have 30 yards, you know, two defensive, you know, penalties like that, because it's worth a lot of yardage and it keeps drives alive. So, you know, we got to keep, you know, educating, which we do, and you know, we got to make sure that we're penalty free, because there's a lot at stake when you make penalties like that.
The zone read touchdown early that Dak had, what happened there for you guys defensively?
Kind of a miscommunication between the edge player and the second line.
All right, thanks, Coach.
You guys.